Hello guys, today we're gonna talk about how you get featured on Behance. So my profile account on Behance is 7 times. It's really important to be featured on this website because it makes you look legit. So when you see someone with features on whatever websites, for example Behance, you can know that his work is original. So for that, you need always to get features on any website or anything, so it can be a great proof to your client that you can provide the promised assets. And for those reasons, I create 2 templates that I can show you in my desktop right away, so you can know how you can get at least one feature, so guaranteed. So for that, I will show you how to use the templates. So without any further talking, so we're gonna jump first of all to our profile, my profile. So you kind of look how it looks beautiful with these features. Like at first I was struggling of how I can get to these features, and now I know the criteria, so I get just one. You need at least 1 or 2. Behance, it's getting more popular. They are always like putting new programs, like for example the hire freelancers, and also it's getting bigger. There's kind of like 40 million visit a month. Like that's why I choose Behance for today. It's Behance like getting more popular for portfolio setup. Like if you want to set up a portfolio, it's better to use Behance. So for example, if we go right here, like as you see, like every month it's getting like 40 million. You know that between 25 and 34 like years there are like entrepreneurs created. So 25 to 34, that means that there is great people and entrepreneurs that are like wanting to make brands. That's why they go to Behance. So if we go also, like we jump on Behance and we go to my portfolio, so you're gonna see here, bro, like here is it. Like InDesign, I have Illustrator features, I have logo features, and all of these projects are mine. So that's how I get clients. So every client I get, I can show them the project and the portfolio, and they can see that I'm featured on Behance, and they know what means like featured, that your work is like from the most, like they choose a little projects to like to get them featured. As is, like I will show you on the email they send you. As you see here, like I get like logo type and the marks collab, like for example logo type and the marks. And if you want to get this template, just click on my link, the templates, and as you see here, like you will see that I get featured on these logo types and marks, like that I made them. Those are my projects. So as you see here, like logo type, that's my logos, that's the logo that I created, and that's how I get featured. So as you see right here, I did like 3 logo types and marks, and I get featured so I can look legit out of Behance. So one of my projects got like featured, and I believe that all these projects will get featured in the future, because there is a lot of work and a lot of uniqueness out of these projects. So that's why I see them gonna like feature on the future. But I don't need to get them featured. I make this project out of my mind, not out of the Behance featured like criteria. But why I did like the logo types and marks project, that's why I want just the features. As you see here, I get 3 features, and I know every time I will put a logo types, but that's not mean anymore. So like 3, it's the same. 3 or 4 or 5, they are the same if you are like just logo types and Logofolio project. That's why I talked to you today, and I made this video just to show you how to get at least one, so you can look an original profile, so clients can trust, and you can break that wall between you and the client, that you are as great as your work out of Behance profile. So as you see here, all these are my projects. I'm a website builder, and I'm a brand designer and a logo designer and brand strategist. So that we go to your states, you kind of seen that the most viewers are from United States. The actual viewers out of Behance are from United States. We go out of Illustrator, I create two portfolios. So you can just use this one for the header, as you see here. Like I mean by the header is like this one. For example, that one is the header, and that one is the thumbnail. So you can just like click here and make edit projects, or when you want to share projects. So you can create the header right here and click plus, and you can create the header. And also if you want to add the thumbnail, you can just click edit cover image, and you can add the thumbnail. So, and when we go out of like the Illustrator, like we can just see that I make like the guides, and you can put all the types of logos you have. Like for example, I have these 2 logos, like this one is, as you see, is like bigger, and that one is so flat. So that's why these black ones, I created them for the logo types, like for the logo, like logo types, and this one for logo marks, like the icons and symbols. So for this one, like just layer marks and add here the logo. You can just make them like that. Put the logo just smaller, as small as you can. For example, this one, I add this one like smaller, and if we get this one, you can see how make them a little bit smaller also, so it can fit and make a great combination if you are just like, for example, like that. If we go trim view, and if we see, that's the logo, and if we see this one is like need a little bit, now they are looking great combined. And also this one, I created the guides to make sure you are adding the icons on the gray shape, so you cannot get lost on this project, so you can just make a great combination between every picture and picture. And if you see right here, you can just add the icon and not make them as that, no, just make them as small as you can. For example, this one, if you have like square logo, you can add them like that, and if you have like a flat icon, you can add them like that on this area. For example, just make them great as you can. I make trim view, and you can see how now it looks great. And then when you are deleted all the logos out of every artboard, you can just click file and click export, and click export first as, and click on JPG and make export all of them. And also make sure you are selecting use artboards. I make sure to make at least 10 logos, 10, and make them in this shape. I will show you which shape. Make them in this shape. For example, one with the color, like for example, black, white, black, white, black, white. It's not white, but it's silver, but just like prove the idea. And then here is like the second template that I made. Is like for people who had like a great story out of their logos. So if you have a great story out of your logo, that will make sure increase your chance of getting clients. And when you create a great storytelling, for example, I make this template to make sure, like for example, if you go here, logos database, you can change the colors, you can change the typographies, you can change like anything here. Is like great. And also I choose this fonts, for example, new has growth because it's from Adobe fonts. And you can like change the color, for example, make this color green, for example, just to make sure you are changing from all the people that they will get these templates. And also where is it, you can choose also the thumbnail, and there you have it, a great combination. So the combination will be here is like white and the green, or black and green, or any colors you want. And also make sure you change every font right here, so you can get a unique project from the others who will get also this template. Change the font, change the position of this, but make sure to keep all the informations I add on this project, just keep them. And also right here you can add here, for example, the story out of your logo, and add here the name of your logo. That's like for example, the industry of this brand is like data science, technology, AI powered, and also the year of design. And if you can, like if you want to add the logo, we'll add this out of this guide in the center of this guide. For example, if we want to add this one on the center, we just keep them out of here, and then we'll make it like that. So now it looks legit, it looks professional. For example, we'll make them, for example, like that, or make them centered, for example, like this. There you have it, like everything will be legit. So you can add at least 10 logos, just make sure to change this color to the green as your initial header and thumbnail. So just one thing, always make sure you are changing like and change all the colors, make your like initial colors or your brand personal colors, and make sure the typography is changed, but don't change the contents, just change the colors and change the typography. And like for example, if you can change like a small thing out of this text, for example, you can add like logos and marks, logos and symbols, logos and for example layer marks, or whatever your project will be based on. Just make sure to change the color so you can be unique from the other people who will get this template. You can go follow me out of my Instagram, and if you are like a client and you want a project inquiry, you can just click on the link project inquiries and fill out the form, and I will contact you as soon as I receive the form. And there you have it. If you have any questions, just make sure you are commenting with this question, and if you are a brand designer, just make sure to drop a comment and tell me how you find this video. And if you want to get this template, just click on my link, the templates, and it will take you to Gumroad or a link to download them. It's just, I will make sure just to charge $2. You can just fill them out with your logos.